Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is the Raptor, and this video is going to be incredibly quick. I'm not writing a script for this video or doing any fancy editing or anything like that. I'm not even sure if doing a video for this topic is even super necessary, but I know that there are going to be a lot of people who want to hear my thoughts about this anyway, so I figured that instead of replying to 100 different comments with the same thing, I'm just going to be giving my own thoughts in this video, my thoughts on the death battle news, some predictions, stuff like that. So yeah, not a big video, but wanted to make it nonetheless. So it turns out Death Battle did in fact make a teaser trailer for the second half of Death Battle Season 9, which I was very happy to see. I'm always happy to see what Death Battle announces ahead of time, whether that be upcoming combatants or something similar to that. And of course, be sure to watch that video before you watch this one, because this one's gonna spoil like everything in that one. But yeah, it was revealed that the next time on Death Battle is going to be James Bond versus John Wick. And if you didn't know that until recently, or until just now even, you're actually a bit out of the loop, only because it was revealed at RTX a little while back. I think it was like a couple months back at this point. So it's kind of been, going around the community. A lot of people in the community know, and they've just been talking about it, but it wasn't actually revealed publicly on YouTube until now. So, it's really cool that we actually get to talk about this fight freely without, worrying about spoilers or anything like that. And I am very excited for this fight because it's two very different kinds of characters than what Death Battle normally uses, which is always a win in my book already. Hopefully the actual fight turns out to be good as well. And I do have a prediction for this fight. It should be up on YouTube by now, so I will leave a link in the description or something when I get the chance. Or, if I don't, then just go to my channel. You should be able to find it pretty easily. So Death Battle also revealed a few specific characters that are going to be in upcoming Season 9 episodes, the first of which is Black Adam. I am very excited to see this character come to the show. I think he's a really awesome character, and it doesn't surprise me that they wanted to put him in this season, just because the Black Adam movie is coming out later this year. It's just an obvious commemoration. In terms of who I think he's going to fight, it's gotta be Apocalypse, right? I really can't see it being anyone else at this point, just because they've made a DBX of this fight. They talked about this fight on Death Battle Cast. They clearly understand how popular this fight is. It's really just the most popular thing they could do with Black Adam at this point. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this one. Also, I really hope that this is the fight we're getting. One, because I really like this fight, and two, because it actually means that one of the fights from my Season 9B prediction video is actually correct. So I'm really happy about that. If you want to watch that video, I'll link it somewhere, if you're interested. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I'm happy Black Adam's coming, and I think he's going to be fighting Apocalypse. The second specific character that Death Battle revealed was Trunks, and I gotta say, unlike Black Adam, I was not expecting to see this character in Season 9 basically at all, only because we already had a Dragon Ball episode in this season, and sure, there's nothing stopping them from doing 2 Dragon Ball fights in one season. They literally did that in Season 7, but because there are only 16 episodes this time around, I wasn't sure if they were going to do it, but clearly they did, and I can't really complain too much either, because I like Death Battle's Dragon Ball episodes pretty much all of the time nowadays, so hopefully this one turns out to be a lot of fun. In terms of Trunks' opponent, I'm pretty positive that he'll be fighting Silver the Hedgehog, which, is a fight that's kind of fluctuated for me in terms of how much I like it. Sometimes I like it more, sometimes I like it less. Right now I'm kind of in the middle of it, to be honest. Like, I don't really love it or hate it, but, regardless, I think this is the fight that we're going to be getting, mainly because this is like the main Trunks fight that's been talked about for the past however many years, just on average. And there are some Sonic games releasing this year as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Death Battle was trying to do a commemoration like that. And there are other options for Trunks, but I don't really see any of them being too likely. There is Cable, but we just had Cable 2 seasons ago, and if they are doing Black Adam versus Apocalypse, I'm not sure how likely they would be, to use 2 X-Men related characters so close together, like within 8 episodes max. And there's also Chrono, who I've heard thrown around before, which I could see happening. It would introduce a new series to Death Battle, which Death Battle was making a big point of this season. But if there's one thing I've learned from watching Death Battle, is that most of the time they will go with the fight that will just reel in the most new viewers. And you can't really blame them for that. They gotta make money. They gotta make the most popular episodes they can. So, I could be wrong, but as of right now, I think more things are pointing towards silver, so that's my main guess for Trunks' fight. And the final specific character that Death Battle revealed in this teaser trailer was Sauron from Lord of the Rings. And I gotta say, this was a very pleasant surprise for me. I think it's about time that Death Battle started delving into these kinds of characters. They've done it a little bit, but in my opinion, not nearly enough. And, you know, I think Sauron is pretty wicked. I think he'd be a really interesting character to analyze on this kind of show. We'll see how Death Battle makes it work. But in terms of who he's going to be fighting, it's a little tough. I know that a lot of people want to see him fight Lich King from World of Warcraft. That would definitely introduce 2 new franchises, which again, Death Battle has made a big point of Season 9 doing. They've already been doing that a little bit, but I'm sure we're still going to get more, like James Bond versus John Wick. And I think it'd be a really interesting fight. I could definitely see it happening. However, while some people I know definitely don't want to see this fight, I also think there is the possibility of Voldemort being Sauron's opponent. They do have connections on a basic level, and Harry Potter is certainly very popular, which again, we know Death Battle does sometimes favor, but I really don't know for sure. Like, I'm just saying that we should consider this as a possibility for what Death Battle could do, and not just write it off because we don't want it. You know, we've definitely done that before, and it hasn't really worked out in our favor in terms of the accuracy of our predictions. But, you know, I still want to go for Lich King if I really had to pick one prime prediction, but I'm just saying there are other options. Voldemort is a big one in terms of what Death Battle might do. But yeah, that's really all I want to say for this one. Those are my main predictions for it. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the teaser trailer. Again, this was a pretty short and low budget video compared to some of the other videos I've been making recently, but I just wanted to get this out of the way, you know, share my thoughts on this in case anyone was interested. But yeah, if you want to share your own thoughts about any of these characters, you know, whether you're excited for them to come to the show or who you think they're gonna fight, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, comment your comments down below, subscribe if you could too, that would be amazing. Again, I do have some other videos related to Season 9, like my James Bond versus John Wick prediction, and my predictions for Season 9 Part 2, so go check out my channel if you want to see those videos or other videos. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace out.